John Gray, not the best outing for him. I know he's trying a bunch of things out there. Are you looking for him to kind of settle into what he's going to do for the regular season?
Well, I think there's some things in spring training that you're really trying to accomplish. I think, for me, a starting pitcher wants to feel good about his fastball command. I think John's not there yet. I think he'll get there. But I think the command of his fastball is something that's lacking over the last couple starts. So we got to get him there. But as far as his delivery, his velocity, the action on his breaking pitches when thrown properly, they're fine. He just got to get the ball in better spots.
He said he's kind of working on a new changeup grip. He likes it. He just doesn't like how it's being executed. Is it something that he's going to get to a point of no return with it and needs to just revert to what he was doing before, or is there time?
Change-ups don't happen overnight. I think with guys with great hand speed like John does, that's evident in his velocity. It takes a little longer to really develop a really good change-up. There's on the rare end you got Pedro Martinez, who was a hard thrower, had a great change-up. Didn't happen overnight for Pedro or a lot of pitchers. So John just has to continue to to practice and try it. Just that, it's very hard in, spring training games when you're trying to get your pitch count in and trying to get your other pitches there. But, it's his fourth pitch. He's fastball, slider, curveball, change. So, location for John is paramount. All pitchers.
How is Musgrave?
I think he's going to be fine. He's sore. He got hit, right in the abdomen, but I suspect that he'll be fine.
David Dahl's a guy that you had said when asked about him last year, you didn't know much about him, quite frankly, because you never really saw him. You're getting to know him this March. What things jump out at you?
Well, he's an athletic player in all phases. He can run, he can defend. He has some power. You've seen the 3 homers so far this spring. I think with David, he just got to accumulate those at bats so he feels comfortable. Today was a good day for him. For sure, Drew. We hit the ball in the nose a couple times. So, the timing aspect and just getting into the rhythm of playing, is I think where David has to get to, and it's going to come with I think just a lot of reps because he missed the entire season last year. But he's a good player, from what I've seen. Like I said, the tool package that he has, it's covered. It's covered.
We have not had to see Ryan McMahon make an extreme defensive play, or very many of them this spring, but the spin throw to second was pretty impressive. What was it?
He heard it a little bit of a high throw. Trevor made a nice play, but Mack Tannen, he made a nice play on that ball. He made a nice diving stop about 4 or 5 games ago. That was a nice play. He looks comfortable. Even some of the feeds that he's making, and the dishes to the pitcher covering are all relatively smooth, so it looks natural for him. So, here's a guy that played on the other side of the diamond, a third baseman, going to first. It's a transition for sure, but when you're an infielder and you have some athletic movements like Mack has, it should be, a fairly easy transition with repetitions.
Are those kind of extreme plays ones that you need to see him make, or do you want to see him make?
No, I think those are great if you make them. Those are great plays. If they're made, he's capable of making those types of plays. You're right. He hasn't had many of those so far this spring, but his first step quickness is fine. He reads balls off the bat fine. He's reacting to balls hit his way fine. But I suspect that in due time you'll see Mack make plays that he'll make highlight reel type plays at first.
What kind of test is it for a Zach Rosscup? He comes in an injury situation. He's trying to, make it into a bullpen where you have a lot of good guys.
Well, we like what we saw. There's some swing throughs on the fastball today, which was good. The fastball had some action to it. Zach just has to continue to get his outs. I think, like I tell all the players, every day is a test. You're evaluated, and it's a test every day. But today was a good one for Zach. We like his slider against the lefty for sure. It was good to see he got some swings on the fastball. So we'll run him back out there again. That was a good day for him today, though.
And how about Diaz? He continues to perform pretty well. Had a little traffic, but worked.
Put up another 0. I like that he's around the plate. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing him around the plate. You know, the slider has depth to it. The fastball, upper 90s velocity. So, I like the consistency of his pitches. That's what I like. He's not scattering the ball, up and around the hitting area. So, he's throwing the ball well.
Thanks, buddy.